Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day. We just finished practice and the tournament starts tomorrow on BUGGS Island. So this is the third Bassmaster Open of the season. We've had 4.5 days on BUGGS Island. Long days. And it's been a crazy practice period. We started out with a lot of rain. We had like an inch or two of rain the first day, but it was still warm. The second day of practice, very, very hot, sunny, beautiful conditions. And then after that, it just started degrading. We had thunderstorms on the third day, and that was the leading edge of a major front. And as you can see here, we've got sunny skies. It's actually not that cold right now. It's the high today was only 65 and the low was like 45, but the sun's actually warmed it up quite a bit. But you can see we've got blue skies, lots of wind, and the same thing is going to happen tomorrow. So lots of changing conditions, and the number one thing that is really threw everybody for a loop has been the rising water conditions. Now, I was salivating when I started looking at the water level. Like, I'm a shallow water guy. I want to come here and flip bushes, and that's what it was looking like I was going to be able to do. Unfortunately, after, flipping miles of beautiful and newly submerged bushes, and previously submerged bushes too, because I was flipping the outside edge, really have not got that many bites doing what I want to do. There are some fish to be caught shallow, obviously, but the fish are also coming into more post-spawn than anything. So a lot of fish are coming off the beds. They're real skinny, and when you have fish coming off the beds in droves, and you're primarily in that post-spawn phase, when you factor in a cold front and quickly rising water, until it stabilizes, it's going to be a little bit tough. So that's kind of this sums up the shallow water practice for me. I just couldn't find anything else, honestly. I know that there's a bunch of guys out there with their forward-facing sonar, and they're finding some fish out deep, and I wish I could say that I got dialed in on that, but unfortunately, I tried it and could not get in on that deal. So we're gonna do work our strengths. It's the same exact thing that happened at Toledo Bend, and Toledo Bend worked out great. So I have all the expectations in the world that if I just focus shallow at what I'm good at and just play to the conditions, I'm going to make some good decisions that will result in some decent catches tomorrow. So this isn't going to be a tournament where we're going to see weights like Toledo Bend or Eufaula. There's going to be much smaller bags here. So I think, if I'm going to go out on a limb, I really do think 12 to 12.5 pounds a day is going to get you a check in the top 40. Now, that statement might not age well, but I'm going to stick to that right now. And I think that, honestly, if you catch 15 a day, you are going to be in contention to win this thing, because it's not taking that much to win local tournaments. It's actually, this last weekend, it was like 13 and a half. Won a 40 boat tournament. I think there was a couple others that were in that 13-pound range, as far as the tournaments that were on the lake. And so it's going to be a smaller weight tournament, but I do think that you're going to see maybe one 18-pound bag, a couple 17s, and then it's going to start dropping down, and you're going to see a lot of bags in the 11 and 10-pound range and below too. But overall, it's a really, really cool lake. BUGGS Island is awesome. There's a lot of fish in here. There's just not a lot of big ones that I've seen so far. And I'm not saying that this lake isn't going to be a smash fest at other parts of the year, but just all the conditions combined kind of make for a tougher bite in general. Post-spawn, quickly changing water levels, and this major cold front. Because tomorrow it's not even going to get above 60 degrees. In fact, I don't even think it's going to get to 60 degrees. I think it's topping out at 58 on my weather app. So definitely going to be a little bit colder. We're going to have to wear some sweatshirt and a jacket. But yeah, again, it is frustrating to go into a tournament knowing that you're not on the deal, but it also is refreshing to know that I tried everything that I possibly could. And even though I didn't find, what other guys are finding out deep, I know that my strengths are shallow, and so that's what I'm going to triple down on. And I think I'll have a good day. I'm going to have some opportunities tomorrow. I guarantee it. And I'm hoping that there's maybe a shad spawn that I can get on early, even though I'm a late boat draw. So that may not even, be a part of the game plan at all anyways. But speaking of which, I'm boat 178. So I weigh in at 5 p.m. Eastern. So you can check out all that at Bassmaster.com. Also, make sure that you check in with Bass Track. I'm going to try to keep that updated. Although I will warn you guys, I'm not getting a lot of really good reception on this lake. So likelihood is if you see me with 0 fish at noon, it's probably that. It's hopefully that. It's hopefully the fact that I can't report my catches on Bass Track from just reception. So, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for all the support. And yeah, this is going to be a wild ride. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be one of those tournaments that I can go out there and really work hard. And I think that just by working hard, being efficient, and staying focused and confident, that's going to get me where I need to be, which is that anywhere from 10 to 12 pounds I'm going to be happy with. And obviously once I get there, I'm going to try even harder. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, keep up with all the happenings of the tournament on Bassmaster.com. Trust the process. I'm going to see you out on the water.